Hello and welcome to another update video about MATIC. So in the very short term, MATIC is still consolidating below the descending trend line here. We haven't got a very clear pattern in the very short term. That's the problem. I mentioned it already in my update from yesterday that yes, we can consider the decline as a wave 2, which did actually, which does consist of an ABC structure, and the B wave topped in March this year. And the C wave down, yeah, it might have bottomed on the 5th of July. The problem with the patterns here on the MATIC chart, they're not very clear in the short term. Definitely not clearly bullish yet in the short term. Okay, and that's the problem. And as long as we don't have a 5-wave move up, the overall correction is set to continue. At least the risk of lower lows is high. So we only really have a 3-wave rally into the what is that, 16th, 17th of July high. That's the problem. And it formed a lower high as well. We seem to be stuck below this descending trend line. But as long as we're holding the micro support that I added a few days ago, and it's defined between 49.2 and 45.5 cents, it is plausible to watch at least for the beginning of a 3rd wave up. Now, the problem with this structure is it would be only a diagonal pattern. Yeah, I tried to explain that in previous updates. The problem really is with this chart that, first of all, I mean, the correction was massive. But the other problem is that the rally from the 5th of July low is only in 3 waves. I mean, other coins, including Bitcoin, look much stronger. So that means also the 3rd wave is likely going to be an A, B, C structure. I will highlight that in yellow here. Change the wave degree. And that means it will be difficult because it will be difficult to trade because and it also will be difficult to confirm really that a low is in place because all of these movements within a diagonal pattern are corrective. You know, the A wave, the B wave, yeah, the C wave can be an ending diagonal, and again the wave 2, and then A, B, C again, and it would be messy. So if this pattern unfolds, then we probably won't know until we get 5 waves to 75 cents if the wave 2 bottomed on the 5th of July. But I explained in previous updates that if we get a sustained and convincing break above the trend line, followed by a break above the circle wave 1 high, which is the last swing high that formed here at 56.4 cents, if we get a break above it, then I will at least follow it with a little bit more confidence while still being cautious. Yeah. So very, yeah, you could say disappointing performance, or at least weak performance by MATIC. And important now in the short term for the bulls is to defend that 45.5 cent level. That's short-term support, micro support, and a break above the trend line. Yeah, could ideally increase some of the upside pressure or introduce some upside momentum here. The 3rd wave should get to 70 cents. The 1.38 extension is normally the first ideal target. And the 5th wave should get to 75 cents. They can always go higher. That would even be a little bit better. Now, if we break below 45.5 cents, we would probably be looking at a test of the 41 cent level, which would be a reset of the larger wave 2. So in summary, it means we haven't got a clear bottoming signal yet. The correction might continue, especially as long as we stay below the trend line. We are in a support zone from where a reversal can happen, but the signals are too weak at the moment. The signals are too weak. Yes, reward to risk ratio is good, but the MATIC chart also disappointed in recent months quite a bit because it failed to, or MATIC failed to act on several bullish setups, unfortunately. So be on the side of caution. Hope you liked the update. If you did, please hit the like button, leave a comment and subscribe. And if you really like the content, then please check out the channel membership. Also make sure that you follow us on Instagram and Twitter for additional content. Thanks a lot for watching. Bye-bye.